My name is Sophia Shadowhunter, and today I'm doing my book review on the true story of Hansel and Gretel, a novel of war and survival by Louise Murphy. I absolutely loved this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It was not what I was expecting it to be. It was well written. I loved the characters. It was intriguing, even though I felt like when I was reading it, I read through it pretty fast. I read it in like 2 days. I probably actually could have read it in like 1.5 days, except I only read when I wanted to read, and that has been a whole lot the past couple of days. I don't know why. I mean, I wanted to read at certain times, and for most parts of the day, I didn't feel like reading till late at night. So I stayed up late reading this the other night, and I really enjoyed it. So, like it said, it's the true story of Hansel and Gretel. There's 2 Jewish kids, a brother and a sister, and they are taken in by this woman named Magda, who is a witch, and they change their names to Hansel and Gretel to protect them from the fact they're Jewish, and they learn Christianity and religion and things about Jesus Christ and about baptism and all that things, so that when they are questioned by these German soldiers, they are safe and they won't be transported to concentration camps or killed. They are just alone by themselves. Their father, they don't know where their parents are. It's these brothers and sisters, and as the story goes on, you learn about different people's stories and their families. You find out that the people just called her witch. You know, she wasn't a witch. That's what the townspeople called her. And something very cool, spoiler if you have not read this book, and if you guys have read this book, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. But I loved what they did in using the thing. For instance, she did put one of the kids in a cage, but it was when they were sick and to protect them. And then later on in the book, close to the end, she had to stick them in an oven to protect them because the Nazi SS guards were coming to collect Magda, and she wanted to protect them. So she stuffed them in an oven for a while to protect them, and however they did get out, and they survived. At the end of the book, when they were being chased by the Obergruppen, the Oberfuhrer, Hansel admitted to being a Jew because he was sick of lying and pretending to be someone who he wasn't. A couple days after they got out of Magda's house and they were just trying to live and escape, Hansel asked them what their names were, and she was trying to remember, but it was too soon to say, and then when it was safe, she couldn't remember. However, at the end, they are reunited with their father, and it's just a great book. I loved it. There's also lots of emotional, gripping things in this book, which is just wonderful. I love this. I can't wait to reread it again. It's just an awesome, interesting story, very fast read. It was well written, it was entertaining, and I loved it. It was great. So if you guys have heard anything about this book, let me know what you have thought of it, because I certainly loved it, and if not, I encourage you to read it. It was very great. Earlier on in the book, the girl is raped by an SS officer, and she's a little bit traumatized after. I don't think she really realized what happened, and they just try to protect her and keep her safe. So this is just a very great, interesting book, and I loved it. I haven't heard a whole lot about this woman who wrote it, but I definitely be interested to read the rest of her books because it's well written, and I love it. It's just my type of thing, and it's definitely got me in the reading mode because I love historical stuff, and I don't know why I stopped reading it, because whatever I do, then I get into kind of reading slumps. So let me know what you guys have been reading. I'll see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye.